Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Enough Said Cards on Monday evening. Hope you're all doing well. It has been quite a while since my last video, but I've actually been picking up quite a bit of stuff, and so wanted to just get you guys up to date on some of the things I've added to the collection in the last couple months. I've been to a couple shows, I've bought stuff on eBay, actually made a big trade on Facebook, and so let's get right into the cards. And we'll start off with baseball and then move to the non-sport after that. And we'll start right off with the biggest acquisition. And this is a 1934 Annis Furs Hank Greenberg cards. This is from his rookie year. And I have been looking for this card for, I'd say, 4 to 5 years, if not longer. And this actually popped up on Facebook and was offered for sale at a very high price that I couldn't afford, but was able to reach out to the owner and made a trade. And had to give up quite a bit of stuff for this. Probably the biggest card was my T206 Walter Johnson portrait, which I hated to give up, but it's replaceable, and this is a very difficult card to come by. The last one of these that I remember seeing for sale at all was on eBay, I think in 2018 maybe, and I lost out on that one. There's been none that have come up for auction or for sale that I have seen, so when this became available, really had to make a effort to get it, and immediately reached out to the owner, and very glad that we were able to work out a trade. This is from Hank's rookie year, 1934. I think these were originally thought to have been team issued cards. It's a whole set. There's other Hall of Famers in the set: Goose Goslin, Mickey Cochran, Charlie Gehringer. I think they're very nice looking cards. The Gehringer is really cool. I'd like to pick up that potentially at some point. But the Hank Greenberg is the big card, obviously. And like I said, these are very tough. There's a total of 8 graded examples. And then I'm aware of 2 additional raw copies. So a total of 10. I'm sure there's more out there, but very difficult to find. You just don't see them come up often. So was thrilled to pick that one up. I didn't even know about that card, Brian Roth, B. Roth 6. Has actually 2 of them, and I learned about the card from him. So very happy to add that. Next up, this beautiful Carl Yastrzemski rookie that was a gift, birthday gift from my friend Tony. And I mean, look at that card. The color and just brightness of that card are just incredible. Very nice centering. And just a very generous and thoughtful gift. So was really happy to add that to the collection. Yaz rookie. Thanks again, Tony. All right, next up. Went to the Philly show a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to do a full recap of the show. But I did pick up this kind of cool lot of cards, and came across a dealer. He had like stacks of different things, and one of the piles that I noticed was a bunch of strip cards, and the ones on top were all like actresses who I had never heard of, and just random celebrities from the time, but you know, no athletes visible, you know, in the case. So I asked to see the stack, and these are the ones that I selected. Brian Roth also picked up some, and he showed them in his video. But these were very inexpensive, and well, we'll just start with the Ruth, because this is a 1926 W512 strip card of Babe Ruth, and obviously it's missing the name on the bottom, and it's heavily trimmed, but I paid $40 for this, which even in this condition I think is quite a bargain. You're not going to find 1920s Ruth cards for $40. So couldn't leave without that. And then these other ones, these are actually Walter Hagen rookies. And T206 Chick Gandil with writing on the front and looks like maybe a mouse or something. Took some bites out of it and also some writing on the back, but it is a Tolstoy back. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. And then we have 3 Rogers Hornsbys. These are all from the W512 series from 1926. These are in a little better condition than the Ruth. And then a Grover Alexander. So at the price that those were offered at, I could not leave without them. Now some non-sports. I got this N2 Allen & Ginter Sitting Bull from 1888. This is a PSA 5, old PSA 5. It would not be a 5 today, but still a very nice card. These all seem to be a little off-center, shifted to the left. But this one's in nice condition. I'm going to get this one re-slabbed. I don't like how it moves around in the holder there, but pretty nice card. This one is a 1905 Cusi Cigarettes of Thomas Edison. I believe this brand was from the country of Malta. This is a SGC3. These are very scarce. Blank backs. And this is the same image that's on his some of his Ogden tobacco cards. But cool card. N76 Ulysses S. Grant. I've been picking up some of the more notable names from this set. It's a set that I really like. And I have a few more coming up. But thought this was a pretty nice example of the Grant. It's a PSA 4. This is an N51 Allen & Ginter Thomas Jefferson. I think they're not exactly sure what year these came out. These are also extremely scarce. Not sure how many are graded, but under 5, I would say for sure. There's actually a checklist on the back. Mid-1880s, not sure the exact year. This is a really cool one. This is from the 1887 Lone Jack Cigarettes Inventors set. Alexander Graham Bell, who of course invented the telephone. And I got this one raw in a auction, had it graded. Very nice example. These two here I bought raw. I actually made contact with a guy on one of the online forums, and I had posted that I was looking for these. They don't come up often. These look really nice, and bought these raw and had them graded. The Ben Franklin came back a 3. I think it looks fantastic in the SGC slab. Look at the color on that. And the Edison came back a 2.5. Front looks fantastic. It has some very light marks on the back, like on the checklist. Someone checking off the cards they had. And finally, this is also Duke's Cigarettes from the same year, 1888, and also called Great Americans. But this is the N112 set. And these are even more difficult than the N76. It's the same image, as you can see. But these came in with, 3 historical figures on the same card, and obviously the back is different. And this one has a pinhole on the top there, and the right corners are clipped off. This actually came up for auction on eBay. Amazingly, there were 2 of them in the lot, and you don't really ever see even one come up, let alone 2. And I split the lot with Ryan from Breakout Cards, and really happy to add this. If a nicer one comes up someday, maybe upgrade it, but this is the kind of card that you just pick up almost in any condition. They just don't come up for sale. So that's it for today. I have some other stuff that I will show maybe in a second pickup video, hopefully soon. But that's it. I have the non-sport show coming up in a couple weeks, which I hope to be able to make. I'm not certain that I will get up to Philly. And then the Chantilly show is in a couple weeks also. Hope you're all doing well. We'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.